G'day Phil as well. Just doing some rearranging, putting all my hi-fi rims on over here. I don't know if I did a video on this yet, but I've replaced the motor in this. But it's a 9-volt motor, a capstan motor, out of a car head unit, I think it's from something else. I think it was another crappy Boombox. It's a 9-volt motor that runs fine on 12 volts. But I don't know if it's just me, but there's a slight row and flutter going on with it. I went and looked in my stash, and I found my stash of old motors. I got a whole box of motors. I never popped them all. I kept a lot of them, so I've got a couple of 12-volt single tape deck capstan motors in that collection. So one will fit this perfectly. Just runs off 12 volts, and you just adjust the speed. Perfect. It's a 2400 RPM, clockwise too. Perfect, just what I need for that. Just like the original one. The original motor, for some reason, I could not for the life of me figure out why it was so noisy. I pulled it apart, stripped it down, checked the bearings. It spins fine. There's no play in it now, but it's just noisy. It's a Taiwanese Mobutu motor. They were just budget motors. Cheap. They were just a cheap component. Mobutu motor syndrome, Google it. One of those little motors anyway. I've done some work on this Boombox. I went to the popular GH35, a good, let's just say it's a Taiwanese version of the Shenzhen markets. It's like going on AliExpress, but it's an actual shop. You can see over the counter. I found a heap of these slide pots. Someone was selling some new old stock slide pots, so I bought a couple of random ones. I didn't have the right ohms. They only had 100 ohm ones, so I bought 2 of those. And I thought to fix this up, I just pull this apart and replace the slider itself to fix this one. And sure enough, this is a new slider out of that new potential slide pot. That fits perfectly. We're going to modify the stop so it doesn't go off the edge of the rail there. Should stop about here. But that's just a new. I took a new slide pot apart. I put the slider in this old potentiometer and rebuilt this pot with a new part inside it. It's kind of cool. So that's fixed. I pulled the tape neck apart, lubricated all that so it actually works properly. Rerouted the wires on the circuit board. No, an absolute nightmare. It's kept obstructing the belt path and the pulley path for that motor. I'm going to have to I've got this feed up and working quite nicely now. Fixed up the clutch and the take up so that all works. The tape actually plays fine, but I can't find a transistor for that motor, so the board inside there is stuffed. I'm going to try and put a new board in that if it fits. If I can't get a new board from a modern motor to fit in that, which I probably won't because it's a lot smaller, but if it doesn't, I'll just change the whole motor. 14th of October 1976, Matsushita. 9-volt DC. Quality of motor. Those DC motors. It's not the governor type ones. The governor type ones are earlier again. Earlier in the 60s, it had like a mechanical weight and a switch in there which governed the speed of the motor. This is a solid state one. It runs okay, but it's a little bit noisy, but if I can try and keep that motor original, I will. But if I can't, I just have replaced the whole motor. I've got a couple of near 9-volt ones in there in my stash. I just can't find what sort of transistor it needs because I can't regulate the speed. The potentiometer does nothing. The motor's stuck at one speed. It just plays the tape really fast. It is a nice, nicely built radio. It's only a mono basic thing, but it does have chrome tape support. It's a very good quality mono tape recorder. A lot better than the junk you buy nowadays. They say that they're stereo, but they're actually mono. Got a 4-watt, 4-ohm speaker and 8-ohm tweeter. It actually sounds really good. I'm impressed with the sound and the volume output of this thing. I think these are the audio ones with volume. Wouldn't be the regulator. The one's audio that's the audio amplifier, I'm pretty sure. It is loud enough for those transistors to do the job. As loud and clear this thing is, those transistors will be the audio transistors, I reckon. Matsushita 2SB481. They're both the same. 2SB481. Nice old TO3s. I like that sort of design, real nice style. There's a radio board, a nice heavy duty tuning capacitor, and the rest of the boards for the tape mechanism and power regulation behind that tape mechanism. It's pretty complicated little boombox, so nice project this one. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.